6 weeks ago, you discovered that you have never touched anything. Then, that 99% of you is energy, that consciousness is not a substance, that you do not see reality, that empty space is not empty, that two particles can be one. The pattern is no longer hidden. It is time to name it. This is the thesis of this series. Reality is not built from substance, it is built from structure. Now, by structure, we do not mean things simply arranged in patterns. We mean something much deeper. We mean the relations that constitute the things themselves, the patterns that are the things. In philosophy, this idea has a long and profound lineage. Ancient Greece gave us the first hints. Plato called it the world of forms, perfect blueprints existing beyond our perception. His student, Aristotle, brought the idea to earth, calling it morphe, the shape, the essential pattern that makes a thing what it is. But for 2,000 years, structure was treated as a secondary quality, a property of some underlying substance. Modern physics inverted that ancient assumption. In 1927, the philosopher Bertrand Russell published a book called The Analysis of Matter. He pointed out something remarkable about the nature of science. Physics, he argued, never actually tells you what anything is in itself. It only ever tells you what it does. It describes how a thing relates to other things, how it behaves, how it transforms. The equations of physics, from Newton to Einstein to Schrödinger, are purely relational. They describe the structure of interactions, not the intrinsic nature of the interactors. You can know everything physics has ever measured about an electron, its mass, its charge, its spin, but you still do not know what an electron is. You only know its role in a vast interconnected network. The French mathematician Henri Poincaré had realized the same truth decades earlier. We can know nothing of objects in themselves, only of their relations. In the 21st century, a movement in the philosophy of physics took this vertiginous insight to its ultimate conclusion. It is called Ontic Structural Realism. The position is simple, yet it changes everything. There are no things, only relations. Or, to be more precise, the things are nothing more than the relations they enter into. The world is not a collection of objects possessing properties. It is a web of patterns with no substance holding the web together. The relations are all there is. Think about how strange this is. When you look at the world, you see objects, a tree, a wall, a planet, a subatomic particle. Each one seems solid, a self-contained thing. But if you could strip away all its relations, all its interactions with the rest of the universe, there would be nothing left to call a thing. An electron is what an electron does. A photon is defined by its interactions. A galaxy is the gravitational pattern that gives it shape. Reality is not made of bricks held together by a structural mortar. Reality is the structure. The bricks are an illusion. The atoms in your body, the cells in your skin, the light reaching your eyes right now, they are all just patterns inside larger patterns. There is no fundamental stuff at the bottom. There is only relation, all the way down. And this is the central thesis. Reality is structure. From the smallest quarks to the largest superclusters, from the architecture of atoms to the processes of your own mind, what exists is not substance, but pattern. There is no fundamental stuff. There is only relation. Next week, part 2. If reality is structure, what language does structure speak? Subscribe to Synapse Bytes. We continue.